which
Yep,
is pretty wild.
that could be very cool because especially when you start combining AirDrop and BLE together,
Hmm.
you can get some very interesting data out of
Yeah.
Apple's use of BLE technology.
So
Hmm.
I thought it was really cool. And that talk is there. It's in English. The Volkswagen talk is not in English, but it is dubbed. Someone did a live translation of the Volkswagen talk at the same conference, which was a pretty crazy data breach, which exposed 800,000 records, including location data, email address, phone numbers, home addresses of car owners. It was delivered again at the same conference, and um, it was all electronic vehicles from Volkswagen, which includes Audi, Seat, Skoda, some brands that must be cars only
European.
sold
Yep.
In Europe.
Hmm.
Darknet Reading did a piece on it, and I also tied that to the Darknet Diaries episode of like theft, right? Like if you could figure out as a thief where everyone's electronic vehicle was that was made by Volkswagen, you could then potentially have it's harder to steal a car than it is a bicycle, just logistically. But having that location
Is it
data,
harder to steal or harder to move?
I would say both.
Monetize.
I'd say both.
Go.
Yeah, I'd say both, Jeff, because like even the Bluetooth stuff on the Teslas hasn't been like broken horribly. They've actually fixed a whole bunch of stuff. Um, so like my phone is my key, but that, to my knowledge, hasn't been horribly abused. I think there were some discoveries early on, and they fixed them. Is that true, Larry, with the Tesla
Oh yeah.
locking system, right?
Yep.
Um, so that being said, Jeff, yeah, certainly both. Like the size and weight is an issue, but also the protections on cars are in this case electric vehicles are different than
I was gonna say on
bicycles for
some
sure.
cars.
Yeah, some car. Yeah, it varies. Kia's totally different story.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So of course on the ESP32 deal, and I was trying to find the article, and I thought I saved it. It was an article, and I can't remember. I think it was the ESP32, but instead of using Wi-Fi on these boards to do some control and stuff, there was a guy that used the proprietary protocol that they have built in, and it doesn't require an access point and is significantly faster and longer range
Oh,
in
interesting.
near comparison
So it
to
uses the
LoRa.
2.4 gigahertz radio,
Yeah,
implementing a custom
custom.
proprietary